What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. Hold on, because some people said that they subscribe because of the brush. The brush. Look at this. Look, look. So this is to those people who subscribe because of the brush. Today is August 26, 2022. In case you didn't know, now you know, which means 3 more days until my birthday. But I'm not going to talk about that just yet. I want to talk to you guys about what I think the next Saw movie should be. The Saw movie for the fans. Me, being a Saw fan, the other day hearing the announcement of Saw X, Saw 10, the movie coming out next Halloween, October 23rd. My excitement for that movie, just based on the last 2 projects, well, including Saw 3D, so the last 3 projects that we got from Saw, weren't my favorite, weren't my favorite. Was Saw 3D or Saw 7, however you look at it, the way they wrapped up the story, I liked, like the Dr. Gordon part of it, the leading up to it, but the way it was shot, the way it was filmed, I wasn't a big fan. For Jigsaw, a prequel to the events before the first movie, I thought it was a little interesting, but something felt a little off. I like the way the movie was shot. I like the traps. I like the characters, but something was still off from the movie. Like the suspense level, I would say, the excitement level. Even the start of that film, like that first introduction to how things are moving forward, felt a little slow to me. I didn't really feel like, ooh, the excitement for it. I was just watching it because it was another Saw movie. I knew the material. I loved the franchise for so long, and I felt like the need to watch it to see what they would add to the story of what we already got in 7 movies. But in the end, I felt 50-50. There was things I liked about it, things I didn't like about it. But that's for another video. With the Chris Rock movie, The Book of Saw, it just felt like another Saw movie. But the hype for it, the fact that Chris Rock pitched a great story, something interesting, and then when it got released, like the teaser trailer, like I was excited for it, I was hyped for it. Then when I went to go watch the movie, um, it let down. And I have to say I was surprised because he had Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson in the film. So 2 big names. And even with that, it was still a little disappointing. So I came up with a list of what Saw fans, if they agree or not, um, might want for a future Saw movie. Maybe something they can do like me personally. So this is my list, personal list. Maybe we can all make one and put videos out there. Um, I would like to see the actor who plays Dr. Gordon return. Because even though we got like little glimpses throughout Saw 7, spoiler alert, of how he was impacting every single movie, I have questions. I have questions about his life. What happened to his wife? What happened to his daughter? Are they okay? Um, you know, he never hold a grudge against Jigsaw. Like he was just okay with it. He just lived on with his life. Did he go back to work in the hospital full time? I don't know. And then at the end of Saw 3D, Saw 7, you know, him like making the final move on Hoffman and sealing the deal, closing him in, and like who were the other 2 people that was helping him? Like how did he get those 2 people involved? I'm pretty sure there's a story there. Another thing that I'm pretty sure Saw fans will want is to see James Wan back as director. Um, Number 3, bring back some of the surviving characters because it has happened throughout the series, and I think it makes it a little bit more interesting when you take a character that we know and know a little story of, and then bring them to the next film. because I think that's something that kept me going with the Saw franchise, and kept wanting to watch it because it still stayed connected with people that we've seen from previous movies, and now it was they were telling their story of how they're gonna deal with Jigsaw, and will he catch him? Will he survive? What trap they're gonna be put in? Um, and I think there was like some questions for some of the fans that, what happened to the little girl in Saw 3? What happened to the boy in Saw 2? They just moved on with their lives. They didn't care about their dads, like their moms. Um, Give us a different story. Like, give us a story, something new, something different, Because it keeps repeating itself in the sense of traps and how they capture people in. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's something out there that's new and different, you know? Like, what if, like, there was a new game and the cops that were following turned out to be the bad guys or something? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But there's something definitely out there. I'm just throwing out there something quick. Or what if one of the survivors happens to be the next Jigsaw, or, like, gets inspired, or I don't know. Number 5 that I wrote on here is Survivor. A survivor getting his revenge on Jigsaw, because I'm pretty sure if somebody, like, kills one of your family members, kills a friend, or, like, takes any piece of your body, you're gonna want some revenge and you're gonna have some hate, because that's why I'm talking about, like, Dr. Gordon. Like, he cut his foot off, his leg, and yeah, they found a way for you to repair it and move on and be able to walk, but you just let that go. Like what he put your wife through, what he put your daughter through, what he put you through, and I don't know. Can you really forgive? That's another thing that brings me up to another show, The Walking Dead, like where Negan killed Glenn, a member of your group who was riding with you, walking with you, fighting with you for many years, and then he gets killed off and you're just okay with it, you know? Okay, so number 6 for me, one thing that I didn't really like Saw, the Book of Saw, but I give it a little points for trying to do something different. Is changing up the characters, like the Saw puppet, the pig, and everything. I think they need to bring that back because if we're talking about Saw, we want to like keep it familiar with what we know. I think because if not, you're losing me a little bit because if it doesn't work, then I'm not gonna be interested. But the fact that what brought me into the Saw franchise is what got me hooked and interested in your guys' films and story and the world that you were presenting to us with the very first Saw film. Number 7, a proper send off for Jigsaw. Like if we're gonna say Jigsaw is dead, then let's fucking make it dead. Like not like leave it open ended. Like, oh, is he or is he not? You know. Number 8, introduce a new character that will push sequels forward. Like Jigsaw, they introduced a new character, a new player that we didn't get in any of the first 7 movies, and they gave us a little story, a backstory, and there was an opportunity there to make some sequels and follow his story as he moves on as the new Jigsaw, but we didn't get that. Maybe the fans didn't like it, maybe click with some people, but I'm pretty sure if you bring a new character and he's likable and make him interesting enough, because the Saw franchise has been known to do that, with every single film. They always brought new characters. Sometimes it was a one and done, and people liked them for the most part. You know, you brought in Amanda, you brought in Hoffman, you brought in detectives, cops, FBI. So they can do it. They just got to get a good writer and shoot it well, man. None of this 3D shit. And I feel like any of these things that I wrote down on here would make a Saw film successful, you know, because just think about what worked. And you don't always have to go big and better or try to outdo yourself. Just give us a good story with the stuff that we already know. Like Jigsaw, he's the villain. Give us a good story, give us some good characters, and make a good film, man. That's just me. I don't know what you guys think. As always, it's your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not giving you intent, or giving you something to think about, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job, and you already know your boy Ricky Rick does his job. Until next time, guys, I always find the time to make a video, so please show some love, show some support, leave a comment, give this video a like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Your boy Ricky Rick. My birthday's in 3 days. Show some love. Your boy Ricky Rick. I'm out.